I would have prepared a speech, but it's a different time, I'm going through a few things. But I want to say thank you to the British Press Association for this moment. Just bear with me just a second. Anjali messed me up. You know, every time I think I'm all right, somebody would say something that would just rip me in my soul. First thing she said was a quote, "First weapon I ever held was my mother's hand."
Oh, wow.
My mother died 15 years ago yesterday. And people think, oh, 15 years ago, get over it. This year was different. This year I was met with a tremendous amount of loss and death all around me. And just 2 days ago, the president of my studio died in a plane crash. So I have been trying to push through, the show must go on, so I'm trying to show up. So it's my first time showing up at an event, pushing, because I didn't want to let anybody down tonight. So I didn't prepare much to say, but I think I might have a few things I want to say. This life is so short. I really want you to think about that. This life is but a moment. It's so precious. And we need to lean into spreading love one to another. And let me just be real with you. I'm 55 years old. I'm tired of bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm 55, realizing in 15 years, I'm going to be 70. I'm in a place in my life where I just want to make some people laugh and inspire and do good things and encourage people. And that's what I try to do all of my life. There's an urgency in it now as I think about where we are in the world. So when I thought about Icon Award, I go, okay, great. Icon is something, but you got to be careful when people start calling you an icon, because the hunters only shoot at the deer that they can see. So you're an icon, become a target. People will watch you and tear you down. There's always somebody at the bottom trying to tear you down, and everybody else at the top is applauding, so you have to be careful. So it is my hope that as people say I'm an icon, they remember me more as an inspiration. Because if I can inspire somebody in this room to dream as big as I did, as I do, young folks coming up, I was look at the young director here, Ross, on the stage going, like, yes, 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 come, tell your stories, live your life, bring your experience, bring all of your experiences to this moment, to this place. Fight like hell for every door that is closed. And when a door is closed, don't look at it as a door, but think of yourself in a maze. You just hit a wall, you've got to go back the other way. Every time something happens that pushes you to find another way, for me, it kept sending me higher and higher and higher. Thousands, literally thousands of people that work for me. At 55 years old, sitting in a place of just wonder and amazement at what God has done in my life, and it's been nothing but the grace of God that has brought me this far. Nothing else but that. And that same hand of my mother's that was my first weapon was also hands that she told me to put together and pray when I was going through some things. So I've been praying a lot lately, just a lot, leaning into all of the good that is in the world and the collective us and what we can do one to another. It is so easy to divide us. That means it is so easy to conquer us. If we could take our collective power and stand together, you won't be sitting around hearing stuff about Oscar so white, because you would have created a table not only for you but for everybody else. So that's what I've been trying to do in Atlanta, create a table for all of us. So with that said, I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for everybody who has been the breath and the wind to help me to stand here. I don't take any of it for granted. I don't take this moment for granted. Kelly, I love you. Thank you so much for being here for me in this moment. And I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's just grief. Usually this time of year I go away. I haven't worked for 15 years in December because it's so hard. It's so difficult for me to move through. And when you're grieving, you can't really trust yourself. So you gotta be careful who you're around. So for me, spiritually, I like to back up and get away and be alone and let the grief show up wherever it does. So if anybody's grieving who's lost someone in this room, listen to me. I know I'm all over the place, but stay with me. Just grieve. Grief, my prayer for you is that it shows up for you like waves. Gentle ones that you can get through from day to day without it overtaking you. Gentle waves that you can move through moment to moment. So as we ride these waves of life, as we look to all the wonderful, beautiful, incredible things that are in front of us, it is my hope that we grab somebody by the hand that we love, that a stranger that we may not even know, and take them higher with us, okay? God bless you.
God bless you.